Yo guys, welcome back to episode 18 of Motivated by Pain. This is part 4 of the 5 Keys to Health series, and in this video we'll discuss how proper hygiene is vital for everything you do in life. Make sure not to go anywhere because I'll keep this video very short. Let's start by defining hygiene. Hygiene is any process that we use to keep things healthy, clean and looking good. Coughing in your elbow, brushing your teeth, washing your hands, using deodorant, cleaning your house or your work premises. These are all things that we can do to maintain proper hygiene. But in this video, I'll refer to hygiene from the standpoint of looks and aspect, and you'll see what I mean by that. Why am I talking about looking good? Well, you might know that in today's digital world, everything is governed by looks. Businesses, websites, social media profiles, advertising, and everything else that is meant to generate traffic and attract people has to look good. Everything has to pass the eyeball test. You might know the saying, don't judge a book by its covers, but that doesn't really apply nowadays anymore. Did you know that according to some studies, we tend to judge people within 0.7 seconds from the moment we first meet them? 0.7 seconds to determine if a person is trustworthy. That's barely enough time to come up with a thought, let alone determine if a person is trustworthy or not. It's all happening subconsciously. That's why it's so fast, because our subconscious processes information thousands of times faster than our conscious mind does. Now let's see some reasons why a good appearance is necessary. The first one is that we only get one first impression, so make it count. You don't want people to think that you're a sloppy or a not so interesting person, do you? The second one is that the way you look and dress can boost your confidence and self-esteem. It's a known fact that wearing a suit or a nice dress can make you feel like you own the place. If you don't believe me, pause this video now and go put on a suit or a nice dress and tell me that you feel the same way as you do in your everyday pair of jeans. That's never gonna happen. The third one is that people will see and treat you differently. When people see you looking good, smelling good and showing confidence, they tend to take you more seriously. That gives them an indication of how they should treat you. They see all the effort you put into creating your image, and once again, subconsciously, they decide how is best to treat you. And the fourth one is that looks can bypass communication. You might know that only 7% of our communication is verbal, and the rest of the 93% is non-verbal. The non-verbal is split into two other categories: 55% body language and 38% tone of voice. Did you know that fit people are seen as more capable, more in control, more driven, and most likely to run a successful business? Of course, there are overweight and out-of-shape successful entrepreneurs, but very often in a lot of workplaces, overweight people are seen as lazier and less disciplined than a fit person. And also, the discipline and all the effort put into creating their image is one of the traits that people fall in love with in athletes and sports players. Although some of the information I spoke about is upsetting and somewhat disturbing, this is the world we live in. And if you want to progress in life, you have to adapt to it. To be honest, it's sad, because if you judge a book by its covers, you might miss out on an amazing story. It happens far too often. I strive to be mindful and drop the judgments as much as I can, but sometimes it's hard. Having a cool look and a cool style is not that easy. There are just too many things to choose from, and very often we don't know where to start. But lucky for you, I have some advice, if you want to take it. If you want to find out more about how to create a great appearance and how to rock it in a suit, I highly recommend this book, The Art of Manliness, written by Brett and Kate Mackay. This book teaches you a lot of things about how to be a man and how to do a lot of manly stuff, like shaving, tying a tie, how to rock it in a suit, table manners, general manners, how to be a gentleman, how to set up a tent, how to make a fire using just wood. It's all in this book, guys. You'll be surprised with the things you can learn from this book. So, The Art of Manliness. Highly recommended. Or if you're not a reader and prefer videos, I recommend Alpha M on YouTube. This guy has a lot of videos on all topics related to grooming, fitness, style and more. Although I like some of his videos and find them very helpful, I can't say I like all of them. At times he seems a bit too narcissistic, but who knows, maybe you'll like him. And case closed. End of part 4. Make sure to stay tuned for part 5 and the last one, which is positive attitude. And don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and peace.